Jason is on a rampage and it's up to you to stop him. You must first fight your way through forests filled with man-eating wolves, caves filled with blood-sucking bats, and hordes of mindless zombies everywhere you turn. You must also help any friend who is in danger, or else you can just kiss them goodbye, because hiding in a cabin or staying adrift in a canoe won't keep you safe. Friday the 13th was released on the NES in 1989. It was developed by fan favorite Atlus and published by LJN. Contrary to popular belief, this is, in my humble opinion, one of the best action platformers on the system. You can choose to tackle this game any way you like, and that's one of the things that makes this game so much fun to play. You can set off to the cave to get a machete, look for clues for the most powerful weapons, hunt Jason down straight away, or just stick around the lake to keep the kids safe. It's really one of a kind. Oh! You control one of 6 camp counselors who have their own strengths and weaknesses. Mark, Chrissy, and Laura are the best, while Paul, Debbie, and George are pretty well Jason cannon fodder. Pressing the B button will attack, and the A button is your jump. Once you gain the lighter by defeating a few enemies, you can begin to uncover various weapons, health-restoring medicines, and keys needed to gain access into Jason's secret cabins. Ooh. It's in these cabins where you'll find stronger weapons or clues to the most powerful ones. Because your rocks that you start off with, yeah, not great. The goal of the game is simple. Keep at least one kid alive over a period of 3 days. There's 15 kids to keep alive, and they're tucked away in a cabin on the lake, so when you hear the Jason alarm, either the little Rugrats or one of your counselor friends are in trouble. Going into a cabin switches it into a pseudo 3D mode, where you have to look around for secret notes, fireplaces, or Jason himself. Spooky. One of the cool things about this game is the day-night cycle. This is one of the few NES cards that does this, and it always struck me as something very unique. The shifting of time is a subtle little thing, but adds nice atmosphere. Another unique thing is the optional boss fights. Each day you can head into the cave to fight the severed head of Mrs. Voorhees to gain powerful weapons or her sweater, which grants you half damage from enemy attacks, which is really, really handy. You can fight Jason on the trail, or most likely in cabins, in a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out style kind of control scheme. Each time you beat Jason, he'll come back with a new weapon like a machete or an axe. These smaller fights culminate to an end-day final showdown where you have to beat the serial killer with about a quarter of his health left. Then you proceed to the next day where he becomes significantly stronger and faster. Look how fast Jason is on day 3, he's insane. One of the biggest complaints with the card is how you move around Camp Crystal Lake. You can get lost or find yourself moving in the totally opposite direction very easily. But if you keep in mind each area is like a clock, and going left will move you clockwise and right counterclockwise, you should be fine. Jason is known for appearing out of thin air to kill his prey, and something I always found pretty cool is the fact that developers implemented that into the game. Jason can attack you from basically anywhere, in cabins or on trails, it doesn't really matter. As a kid, this always freaked me out, and the sound effect when he does jump out is really good. Friday the 13th is often misunderstood, but I think with the passing of time, lots of gamers have warmed up to it, which is great because it's an awesome game. There's lots of replayability too, since you can basically do whatever you want and can challenge yourself by using only the weaker counselors or weapons. Have you played this game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm giving Friday the 13th an incredible Gold Maxi Award. Excellent work, Atlus. Excellent work.